What's up guys, Chrono here, and welcome to another PSO2 guide video. So part of another group of videos are going to be quick guides of just basic stuff in PSO2 to equip more of the newer players that'll be jumping into the game since NA has been announced and beta is going on at the moment. Anyway, let's jump right into this before I blabber on too long. But today we're going to be talking about now I have to take a moment to take a step back because it's called the Getaway Ship on NA. However, I'm probably going to call it the Campship accidentally over and over again because that's what I'm used to from JP, and I don't know why it wasn't called the Campship. I like Getaway Ship too much, but teaches their own, I suppose. You guys from NA haven't been used to anything else, so Getaway Ship will probably make sense to you while you're playing. Either way, this is the Getaway Ship. This is where you go when you start a quest. When you start the quest up, you'll walk into that gate that I showed off, or that I walked past in the ArcShip guide or the ArcShip tour video. When you walk into there, you'll come into this ship here. This is kind of the first place you'll come into. Before you start almost any mission, pretty much any mission you start is going to start up here. This place has a lot of different places, or this ship has a lot of different places to check out. But first and foremost, we have the quest terminal. The quest terminal basically is the quest counter from the ArcShip itself. Has all the same functionalities for the most part. A lot of times people will start their emergency quests or their urgent quests from here. You'll get an entire party together. You'll jump into the Campship or the Getaway Ship and hang out here until it's time for the urgent quest or the emergency quest to start up, and then you'll start it from here. When you start a quest, it'll just reload this area and everyone will be inside of the Getaway Ship immediately, so it's kind of useful. And it keeps, I'm not sure if it'll happen on NA as well, but it keeps you from having to deal with the bit of server lag that comes up while everyone's trying to talk to the quest counter lady at the same time. So usually kind of your best bet. Over here is the medical terminal. This is for the drinks. This is the exact same process as the drink counter from earlier. Basically, it's just a place to do this in the ship itself, and you can just do this over and over again. Now that you can drink over and over and kind of overwrite your drink effects, the one that's in the ship on the ArcShip is a little bit less necessary. Beforehand, you had to do a little bit of a cheese on the ArcShip to be able to farm the drinks to get the buff that you wanted. Now you can just drink over and over again, so it's not really that big a deal. But this is basically the place to do that in the ship itself if you don't do it before you enter the quest. The partner terminal, you can invite either basically NPC partners that you get their cards from, doing individual missions, completing the story, or events. For example, I have, episode 3 Afin, different look for him. Episode 6 Quina, different look for her. And then of course there are Christmas stuff that you get, White Day, Valentine's Day, all that stuff. So you get those versions of the NPCs through the partner terminal, so that's kind of cool. You can also actually invite your friends. On, or was it the Vision phone, there's a spot for you to be able to take your character and more or less kind of upload a version of your character, and then your friends will be able to invite that character as an NPC to their quest, even if you're in the quest itself, which is kind of cool. So there'll be 2 of you there. Or if you like making a very specific setup for when your friends take your character out with you, maybe a funny outfit or a specific class setup, you can always upload that and they can bring that friend along with. There's a spot for your support partner, which they're called auxiliary on NA. You can grab those. You can have multiple, of course, one for each of your characters. And then there is one that's called free. This just pulls a random pool of people who have uploaded their characters to be used. You can grab any of these. Now it does say valid for fun, basically meaning if you pull a character from this pool itself. So you can take a total of 3, of course, since the party's at 4. You grab each of them, you complete a quest, and once the quest is completed, you get some fun to use for either for the fun scratch or to use for the fun shop itself. Sorry, my chair is kind of squeaky, I apologize. But yeah, you can get this for the fun shop or the fun scratch itself. And that's actually pretty much it. I don't know what else I was going with that one, but you get fun for that, and then you can just go ahead and swap out those characters. You can only use them once per quest to get fun. You can keep using them, you just won't get any extra fun for taking them along with you. Storage is just storage. It works the exact same everywhere. So there's that. And then of course the item shop is just the item shop. You buy items, so on and so forth. Afterwards, your area to jump down, your big teleporter. You just kind of jump into it and it drops you down to the mission. You can kind of see a little bit below what the mission area is going to look like. Depending upon where you're going, you can kind of usually see the area through the window, so that's kind of cool. Sometimes it's a cave area, so it'll be kind of dark. Other times it might be a different like planet along those lines, or it could be an urgent quest that has you going somewhere weird. You can always kind of see that through the window, so it's kind of a little cool feature. Oh, I missed one terminal, so my mistake. You also have the gathering terminal. This is mostly just the same shops that are inside of Franca's Cafe. If you watch the tour video first, which I recommend you watch that before you come to here. But these are basically the exact same shops. The ones that are important, at least. So you have the culinary shop, the ring shop, and the combined ring shop. All the same stuff, works the exact same way. But that's really about it, guys. This is mostly what you're going to see a lot of. It's kind of the whole point of these videos is what you're going to be using the most. I want to make a video about and kind of talk about real quick, just so you guys are aware of the possibilities. Now, two things really quick. One, you cannot change your classes or your skill trees while you started a quest. So basically, if someone starts the quest, jumps into the getaway ship and walks over, and you haven't, like say you're still on the arc ship, you can't change your class, you can't change your tree, anything along those lines can't be changed at all while you're on the getaway ship. So it's going to take me a while to get used to saying getaway ship. I'm trying to say it over and over again, that way I can make sure I always say it right. But yeah, while it's up, you can't do that. And second, you can, however, access the recycle shop, or I guess it's like the exchange shop on NA from here. So say you go out and you do a quest, you get, you know, a bunch of 10-star items, but you guys are consistently doing quests over and over again. You can go ahead and turn things in X cubes, or what people will call it. Usually cubing is what they call it. You can go ahead and cube a bunch of your items and then put away the X cubes. That way they're not taking a bunch of space in your inventory. So that's kind of nice. But that's really about it, guys. If you guys have any questions, any concerns, anything else I might have missed, any of you veterans that are hanging out and are watching the video, I appreciate it. But if you guys notice something that I missed, or you have some extra comment you can make about that, feel free to toss in the comments below. Again, next I'm going to start working on a few other types of videos. Probably going to make that mag video I said I was going to make beforehand now. But yeah, we'll get started on that next. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.